Road signs.
Hello, my name is John Patrick Boneto III, and I have Karel de los Santos, I have Richard Carl Amboy, I have Josephine Rose Postrado, and I have Su Xin Tian. And today, we will discuss about the traffic signs. Well, what is traffic signs? Traffic signs are the silent speakers of the road, be it the person behind the wheel of pedestrian. Having a sound knowledge about road safety is absolutely necessary for all before hitting the roads. There are three classifications of traffic road signs. First is the warning sign, the second is the regulatory sign, and the informational sign. First, these are the 5 examples of traffic signs for mandatory signs.
Men at work. This sign alerts oncoming cars and pedestrians and protects workers and drivers near a work site. It indicates that road workers are in or near the roadway. Drivers should be alert and prepared to slow down or stop if they encounter this warning sign.
Roundabout ahead or rotonda. A roundabout is a simple term for a traffic circle defined by a central obstruction in what would otherwise be referred as an intersection. Drivers must give way or yield to vehicles on the roundabout. Don't slow others down, and be considerate to other motorists and drivers.
Slippery road ahead. When seen the sign, drivers should slow their speed to avoid any severe accidents on the road. This sign is put in place to warn drivers where there may be slippery, slick conditions ahead.
Traffic light ahead. The driver must obey traffic lights and they must not park or stop within 6 meters of this sign, as it reduces visibility for other motorists and drivers.
Narrow bridge ahead. This sign looks very similar to the narrow road sign but shows that the bridge ahead is narrower than the road that the driver is currently on. Drivers should slow down whenever they are crossing a narrow bridge and watch out for oncoming traffic.
Somehow, these are the 5 examples of traffic signs for regulatory signs.
No overtaking sign. When seen in this sign, it is illegal to overtake vehicles since this no overtaking sign is often located on bends, dips in the roads, or hills, resulting in an accident if not taken seriously. The prohibition applies on the road where the sign is erected.
5T or 5 tons. This sign means that a vehicle weighing more than 5 tons cannot continue on the road, and there could be a bridge that cannot withstand the weight of a vehicle weighing more than 5 tons. No blowing of horns. Drivers and even motorists must not blow horns when they are close to private facilities like churches and schools. Blowing of horn can only be used as a valid traffic signal and as a reasonable way of preventing other drivers from doing anything risky.
No parking tow-away zone. It will help to keep emergency, delivery, and other important areas clear of the road, and that cars that are left parked in the zone sign will be towed. No pedestrian. This sign bans pedestrians from crossing or entry to a certain area as it can be dangerous for them to cross or a certain scenario where authorization is needed to enter.
And lastly, the informational signs. Informational signs are guiding the road's user about destination, distance, alternative routes, and prominent location like food joints, public toilets, nearby hospitals, and etc. These are the 5 examples of traffic signs for informational signs.
Crossover sign. A crossover sign is an area where you can safely cross a divided highway. Remember, a divided highway separates different directions of traffic, for example, the northbound and the southbound. With a barrier, such a concrete dividers or a grassy area. You can't just switch direction whenever you want. You'll need to find the crossover.
Advanced directional sign. This sign informs the drivers about the next exit.
Service signs. These signs are blue in color and alert the driver of nearby services such as rest areas, gas stations, campgrounds, hospitals, telephones, restaurants, and the likes. The name of the service may be spelled out or referred to with symbols. Tourist information and tourist destination signs. These signs are used to indicate tourist spots or landmarks in order to guide the driver to these places. It is noticeable that these signs are usually brown in color. Route marker signs. These signs either mark certain routes or show drivers the directions to arterial roads and significant highways.
And that would be the end of our discussion regarding the road signs. Thank you and have a great day.